if your curls get frizzy the second you start diffusing, it's probably not your gel, it's not your products, it's your technique. Today I'm breaking down the most common diffusing mistakes people make and how heat, airflow, positioning, timing affect your frizz, volume, and definition. Because diffusing is not random, it's controlled setting. And once you understand that, your curls change immediately. And if you're new here, my mission is simple. I'm here to teach you about how to understand your curly hair so that you don't fall for trends or buy random products or even blaming your hair. Healthy curls are predictable. When you understand the science and the technique, you are in control. That's what we are doing here today. Most beginners think that diffusing is just about drying your hair faster. It's not. It's about locking in the curl formation while removing the water slowly so that you prevent disruption. Frizz happens when your airflow is too aggressive, curls are disturbed before they set, heat is high too early. Diffusing is controlled drying, not panic drying. This is the biggest one. You're chasing volume, so you keep moving the diffuser around, and what happens? You break up the curl clumps before a cast is formed. Strong airflow and a lot of movement can separate your curls. And separation means frizz. Instead, place the diffuser, go roly poly all the way up, then turn it on. Hold on for 5-10 seconds, turn it off, and then gently bring it down. Let the curls set before you disturb them. Here's another mistake. High heat feels efficient, but high heat too early creates only surface drying. The outside dries, but the inside is still wet. That imbalance causes expansion, and expansion, hello, halo frizz. Instead, start on low heat and low airflow. Let the cast form first. Then you can slightly increase heat if needed. Heat affects your volume. Like lower heat can give you more definition. Higher heat, more expansion and lift. So choose intentionally. If you're like fluffing or shaking or separating before it's fully dry, you are creating frizz. Curls need to cool completely. Wait until your curls are 100% dry and you feel like a firm cast in your hair. You know that crunchy curls? Wait till you feel that. When your roots are no longer damp or cool to touch, then scrunch. Timing is everything. I know you've seen all those scrunch out the cast videos. Just wait until your hair is fully dry to do that. Touching too soon causes frizz. If your hair is dripping wet when you start diffusing, you're increasing drying time and airflow exposure. More exposure, more disturbance. Instead, gently squeeze your curls to remove the excess water. You can use a old soft t-shirt or a microfiber towel or a soft towel, anything that can remove the excess water. So your hair should not be dripping wet before you start diffusing. And be gentle, don't do it aggressively. Go section by section and squeeze. Just remove the surface water and then start to diffuse. Less water, faster drying time, less frizz. So simple. This is where definition changes. If you want definition, cup the curls upward. Bring the diffuser to the hair first. Turn it on only once it's in its place. Hold it there. Then turn it off. And then turn it off before moving. Never blast hanging curls from underneath. That stretches the pattern. If you want volume, diffuse upside down or side to side, but still place and hold. No scrubbing or like fluffing or zhuzhing with your diffuser. Don't aggressively shift your hair at 40% dry also. Patience wins. Let's clear some confusion. Cold air only prevents frizz. No. Not true. Cold air reduces expansion, but technique matters more than temperature. You can still get frizz on cold if you move too much. Also imagine it's the heat that you use high heat to blow dry and straighten your hair, right? So here we're using low heat and playing with the elasticity of your hair because heat changes the way your curls move. This is the elasticity of your hair. More heat faster, okay. Fast drying, yes, but not always. Too much heat too early causes expansion and dryness, but strategic heat works. Aggressive heat doesn't. Diffusing damages curls. Improper diffusing damages curls. Diffusing with low to moderate heat is so much better than constant manipulation or like air drying for hours in humid climate. Touching your hair always. It's not always the tool, it's the method. Volume means messy. Volume can still be defined. Volume comes from the root lift and flipping your hair from side to side, diffusing in all different sizes to allow the air into your hair. Not from volume doesn't come from disturbing your curl pattern. That's how to cut drying time without damage. You can style on damp hair, not soaking wet hair. Or if you style on soaking wet hair, then remember to squeeze out the excess water before you start drying your hair. Use a gel that forms a cast. If your hair is too moisturized, like over moisturized, there will be no cast. You can hover diffuse like this manually for 2 to 3 minutes, or you can get into the satin drying bonnet. It's like such a game changer. You can dry your hair like fast within 5 minutes. You just have to sit there, it's hands free, and that will dry your scalp first. And then after 10 minutes, when your hair is about 90 to 95% dry, remove it from the diffusing cap and then start to diffuse directly. You can also take breaks and air dry now. After 90% dry, you can air dry before you start diffusing directly so that your elasticity of your curls improve like that. But you know, the roly-poly curls, the round curls that you see on Instagram, that comes with direct diffusing. So you can do a combination for faster drying and better definition and volume. You can use a diffusing cap first and then diffuse directly for a few minutes at 90 to 95% dry hair. And if you have that diffusing cap, remember to blast cold air for at least a minute at the end of your drying routine. This minimizes frizz. Over drying just at the ends creates dryness and frizz. So keep the balance. Most beginners rush. They use high heat, they move too much, touch too soon, and they blame their curls. Your curls are not difficult. They respond to physics. Airflow, heat, movement, timing. When you understand that, you stop fighting your curls. So tell me below, which mistakes were you making? And if you want my full wash to dry curly hair routine, I'll film that next. My goal isn't just to show you routines. It's to help you understand your curls so you never feel confused again. We don't guess here, we master. I'll see you in the next one.